Why the Gambia was the worst dictatorship of the 21st century. Yahya Jammeh ruled the Gambia for 22 years. He amended the constitution more than 50 times. He organized a witch hunt once. He threatened to behead gay people. He claimed to cure AIDS and infertility with herbs. He sanctioned torture, abduction, and executions. This is the story of his brutal reign. Dictator Jawara was the first president of the Gambia. He stayed in power from 1970 to 1994. During this period, the Gambia was called the Smiling Coast of Africa. The country enjoyed a thriving democracy, but like other West African nations, it eventually faced a coup. The first attempt took place in 1981. At the time, President Jawara was in the UK. He was attending the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. The coup was thwarted with the help of Senegalese soldiers. But Dictator Jawara began to lose his grip. The ruling party split into rival factions. In 1994, Yahya Jammeh seized power. The 29-year-old lieutenant led a bloodless coup d'etat. Yet a lot of blood was shed during his subsequent rule. Jammeh once said,
"If I have to rule this country for 1 billion years, I will, if Allah says so."
He managed to stay in power for 22 years. He started off by dismantling democratic institutions. The 1997 Constitution was amended 52 times. It restricted civil liberties and any opposition. All power was placed in the hands of the president. Jammeh was notorious for persecuting his opponents. Data Haidara was the editor of The Point. He advocated for press freedom. He also openly criticized Jammeh's regime. The journalist was gunned down in 2004. Jammeh was asked if his security agents had anything to do with it, to which he replied,
"Other people have also died in this country, so why is Data Haidara so special?"
In 2009, two British missionaries wrote a letter critical of Jammeh. He had them placed in the notorious Malta prison. In 2012, he ordered the execution of 9 inmates. They received lethal injections. These were the first executions in the Gambia since 1981. Jammeh's statements were utterly bizarre. In 2008, he blamed the death of his aunt on witchcraft. He went on to organize a witch hunt in Jamber. The locals were forced to drink a toxic potion. 20 people died in one episode. Jammeh claimed he could cure AIDS and infertility with herbs. He violently opposed homosexuality. One time, he threatened to behead gay people. Another time, he said,
"If you do it in Gambia, I will slit your throat."
In 2014, Jammeh addressed the UN General Assembly. He accused the West of legalizing homosexuality. He dubbed it very evil, anti-human, as well as anti-Allah. He has been repeatedly accused of rape. Fatou Jallow came forward with an incident from 2014. That year, she won a pageant organized by Jammeh. The president subsequently asked Jallow to marry him. After she refused, he raped her. She was 18 years old. Yahya Jammeh finally lost power in 2016. He lost the presidential election to Adama Barrow. He was exiled to Equatorial Guinea. Is there a chance that Jammeh will return?